Good morning students, welcome back to Information Technology Skill Oriented Practicals Web Designing HTML5. The last lectures we have learned practical number 2, create a web page with the image of scientist and alternative text as his name, and we have written some information about the scientist, and we have created one table of his or her inventions, as well as SOP number 4 we have learned. In that we have created the tables and the link is given to the another page. So today's lectures you are going to learn SOP number 1 and SOP number 3. So the aim of the practical is given: write a program using HTML with the following specification. The specification is asked the background color should be green. While creating HTML5 program, you must give the background color to the web page is green, and the text should come in the red color, and your web page should contain my first web page with the largest heading style. And once the heading gets over, below the heading there should be the horizontal line, and you are going to print your name in bold, address in italic, and standard in italic. The code of the practical is written over here. So as it is, you are going to write in your journal. For your kind informations, I have written both the practical and kept. So this both the practical you will get in the assignment. So you have to copy from the assignment, or while watching the video, that time also you can copy both the practical in your notebook as well as the journal. The next SOP, while creating the HTML program, you are going to create a web page with the following specification. The specification is given: display heading application form in highest heading with the center alignment. Means here you are going to create a form and you must give the name or the heading to the web page application form, and then in the application form you are going to ask the user to accept his name, or the student to accept name or enter the name. Then is standard, he is going to select that is 11th or 12th, and is going to submit the data. So that's why text box require, radio button require, and control button required, that is called submit button. So these are the specification is given while creating the web page. So this practical code also I have written and kept here. So both the practical you will get after the video will get over. This both the practical you are going to copy in your journal. So let's see how we can perform both this practical. So open the text editor, that may be Notepad or Sublime text editor, and start typing the code. So the code, while typing, the first tag is exclamation doc type HTML, then HTML, then you have to use head tag. Below the head tag you can use title tag, and you can give the title my first web page, my first web page, my first web page, and complete the title tag. My dear students, while writing the HTML program, you must save the file first. So go to the file and click on save, and give the name to the file my first web page .html, and click on save. So your web page will get saved. Okay, now the after the title we are going to close the head tag. Then you are going to start with the body tag. While using the body tag, you should check the aim of the practical, what is asked, what is the specification of the background color should be green. So while using body, attribute we are going to use bg color, background color equal green. It is asks you to take a green color, so green, and the text color should be red, so you have to use the text color red, so text equal red. Okay, so these two specification we have completed, that is the background color we are given to the web page is green and the text color red. Now the next, the heading should be large in size as my first web page. This heading we are going to give, but largest size required, that's why we can use h1 tag. So h1 tag will print the text in largest size, so we can write here my first web page and then complete the h1 tag or close the h1 tag. Now here we have finished the third specification. Now fourth one, display a horizontal line after the heading. Here you are going to display the horizontal line, so that's why we are going to use the hr tag. So hr tag will draw one horizontal line below the heading. Next, display your name in bold, address in italic, and standard as 11. So these things we are going to use. For that we can use bold tag, b tag for name, so you can write name, you can write your name here. I am giving an example, Ram Verma, and completing the b tag or closing the b tag. So here name is over in bold tag. Now address is in italics, so that's why you are going to use the I tag for the italics, and you can write here address. Address, you can print the address of the student. District Sindhudurg, at post Oroz Talagoda district Sindhudurg. You can add a pin code also, pin 416812, then complete a I tag. So italic tag is over. You want this address one below the other, so you can break here also by using br tag. So this line will come down. You can take a pin code also down to the next line, so wherever you want that text down, there you can use the br tag. Now the next line we are going to take standard, so again italic tag you are going to use, that is called I tag, and you can write standard 11. Now here th is given, that's why you can use a superscript tag, sup tag, and write the text th and complete the sup tag. So standard 11 will be print in italic form. Close the I tag. So here we have completed all the specifications: background color, text color, large size of heading, horizontal line after the heading, and we have entered the code for name in bold, address in italic, and standard also in italic. So once you finish writing the code, then close the body tag. Then close HTML tag. And save the file. Go to the file and click on save. Now you are going to run this program in the browser. To open this program, just right click. Suppose you are using Sublime text editor, then you can right click in the text area and go to the open in browser. If you are using Notepad, then say where you save this file, there you have to go and double click on that file. It will open in the browser. So once you open in the browser, you should get like this output. So my first web page, largest heading size, then the horizontal line, then name printed in bold and address in italic, and the standard also in italic. Now so address went up, so here you can use the bar tag. Save the program and refresh the output, you will come to know. So say Ram Gopal Verma, address at Posoros, Tarokoda distriction to the and pin code as well as the standard is given. So this is the output of the SOP1, skill oriented practical 1. Now we are going to see next practical, that is SOP3. So aim of the practical is given, create a web page with the following specification. While creating this web page, you are going to display the heading application form that should go center of the web page, and then you are going to ask the student to enter his name, select the standard and submit the data. So here the code is given to you. You can write this code in your journal. The same code we are going to use here. Let's see how we can perform this practical. So we are going to create a new file, and the basic tag of the HTML will remain same. So that is doc type HTML. Then HTML. Then next we are going to use that head tag. Then we are going to give the title to the web page. So title tag. Title we can give application form. Application form, complete the title tag. Then close the head tag. Now start with the body tag. We can use body bg color equal, which color you like, that color you can take. So I am taking sky blue. Then text equal red. I am going to print the text in red color. So the background color for the web page will come sky blue, and the text will be written on this with the red color. Now we are going to see the specification, what is required. Now here it is asked display heading application form in highest heading with the center alignment. So we are going to use h1 tag. h1, and then the attribute align equal double inverted quote center, because this text should go center, and write the heading application form. Close the h1 tag. So here we have finished the first specification, that is display heading application form in highest heading with the center alignment. Now next, accept name standard 11th or 12 with only one selection, means here we are going to create a text box and the radio button. So now we are going to create a text box for writing the name or entering the name. So here to create a text box, first you have to write enter your name. Then we can use input tag. attribute will use type, input type equal text, because we are going to create a text box. Name equal t1, text box 1, and in the text box we are going to place the same value, enter your name. So we can use your place holder equal double inverted code, enter your name, and then complete the angular bracket. So here we have created the text box to enter the name. Next, we need radio button for selecting the standard 11th and 12th. So now we are going to create a radio button. While creating the radio button, again we are going to use the input tag, but type we are going to change. The attribute type we are going to use, and here instead of text we are going to use the radio. Input type equal radio, name equal double inverted code R1, radio button 1, and here we are going to write the text. Why we are creating the radio button? To select the standard. So we can write here standard first we are going to create 11, so you can write 11. Th is superscript, so we can use again sup tag and write th over here, close the sup tag. So here we have created the first radio button for the standard 11th. Use bear tag to create a next standard, that is, once again we are going to use input type equal radio, name equal R1, standard 12. Use sup superscript to take the text th up than the normal text. Close the sup tag. So here we have created a second standard, that is 12th. 11th and 12th is over. Use the br tag. Okay, now let's see what is left. Submit button required on the form. So here radio button will come for the selection standard 11 and standard 12. You might be thinking that here name R1 and R1, why it is given, why R2 is not there. If you are given R1 and R2, then both the radio button will get selected. Here we want only one standard has to be select, not two. At a time two standard we are not going to enter, 11th and 12th. That's why here R1 and R2 will not come, but R1 and R1 will come. So then you can see the radio buttons are changing. One, so you selected 11th, and if you go to the 12th, automatically control will go to the second radio button. Now we are going to create a submit button to submit the data. So input type equal submit, and on the button we need name, so that's why value equal submit. So here we have created a submit button to submit the data. So my dear students, in this practical it is asks you to create a form. So that's why here once you finish this code, you are going to use form tag. So you can use the form tag and close the form tag, end of the code. otherwise your data will not get submitted. And then close the remaining tag, that is body tag. You're going to close over here, and finally you're going to close the HTML tag. So close HTML and save the code. Go to the file and click on save and give the name form.html and click on save. If the file is already saved in your computer, you will get a message. Now in my computer already form is saved, so once again I have given the same name to the form. Now see, this practical I have finished writing. Let's see whether we are getting output or no. If in your HTML code error found, then you will not get any output. So open the file in browser and check whether you are getting output. Now see, you got an output. The application what is asked, that center requires, see the specification application form in highest heading with the center alignment, and it is the same. Highest heading means largest side and center it is. Then next, enter your name. So here you can enter your name. Suppose I am going to enter my name here. Okay, then you are going to select the standard 11th or standard 12th. You are going to click on the radio button. These are called radio buttons. See, it's changing radio button. If you are given the name R1 and R2, then both the radio button will get selected. But now R1 is given. That's why the control is going to the second radio button. Once you click to the second, and once you selected the standard, then you have to click on the submit button. And once you click on the submit button, this data should get submitted. And if you click on the submit button and data is remain as it is over in the text box, means you have not created the form properly, means your data is not submitted to the server. Now let's see, click on the submit button, this should get submitted now. See, the data gets submitted now. The name disappear, means the data submitted to the server, means this program is correct. And if the data is not submitted, means you have forgotten to give form tag in your HTML code. If the form tag you have removed from the HTML code, this is not your form. The data will remain as it is in the form. I'll show you. I'm removing the form tag from here and saving the file. And now see the output. Refresh this page. Output you will get the same. If you type your name and you selected the standard over here and click on the submit button, the data will not get submitted. See, the data is not getting submitted, means this is not a form, means this submit button is not working. Why it is not working? Because the form tag is removed from the HTML code. So again you have to use the form tag. Once you use the form tag and you save the file and refresh the page and check it now, your data will get submitted. Now see, select the standard 12 and click on submit. Data submitted to the server. So that's why while creating the form, you must use the form tag in your HTML code. Otherwise your HTML code will remain plain and that not considered as a form. So my dear students, I hope you understood both the practical one, SOP number 1 and the SOP number 3. Both the practicals are written and kept here, and this practical you will get in the assignment after the video get over. But while watching the video, watch it properly, so you will come to know how to write the HTML5 program. Some students, I observe that they skip the video, or they just comes and join and they goes. But I didn't like such a things. You have to watch the video till the end. That's why I am putting this video now this day live, so I can see how many students are watching the video till the end. That number I can see. And if you're not watching, means you are not learning this HTML, and if you not learn the HTML, you're not able to write the HTML code properly. So once again I request you watch the video till the end, so you will understand how to write the practical. Thank you.